It's a beautiful Saturday morning and about 6 a.m. And I went and saw Brian yesterday. And the first cab off the rank is an album of Papua New Guinea. He has it for sale for $150. He lent it to me to have a look through. And we're all going to share that viewing right now. So hang on, I'll strap you in. Go get yourself a cup of coffee. Right, let's have a nice look through this, what is it, Papua New Guinea album? Now, I know it has toning. Well, toning has attacked the first few pages, which is just a shame, but it scares a lot of people off from buying these. So what we'll try and do is see if we can find any value. These stamps, the older stamps, I think this one's made it out alive. The rest have really just been smashed, haven't they? What I wouldn't mind doing is grabbing the catalogue to sit it next to us, just to see the rarity of some of these. Brian was telling me back in the day, these Papua New Guinea were worth a fortune because everyone loved them. They don't look like they're worth anything now. I mean, these will all be written off except for this 2.5D, but it looks like that's only a 50-cent stamp. That's nothing. The rest... oh, it's just, I think you'd be having to soak all this stuff in Milton just to make it look a bit better. And then I just think, it's not worth it, I don't think. Nothing here is sort of standing out. But he reckons back in the day he could have sold this 10 times over within a matter of hours for far more than he's asking for now. It's just crazy how much the market has changed, isn't it? That looks okay. This one, I think that might have just skipped the... it's just starting. I wonder how much these are. Oh yeah, 4D on 2.5D orange, 10 cent. Well, it's mint, so it's oh yeah, 250, and the 7D, 80 cents. Nothing really. That's a really nice stamp. I've always liked that stamp. Wow. That one's been attacked. That's been attacked. Alright, so the early ones have been attacked. I wonder if they've just been sitting in the shed somewhere, which is just a shame, isn't it? That's nice there. That's 5D and half green, I think. Yeah, 20 cents. Not worth anything, really. Wow. I'm not sure where these 5 shillings are. 5 shilling, red and orange. Yeah, red and olive. Yep. So it's only $2. 10S slate. 10 shilling? No, can't find it. 10 shilling is worth a few dollars. Now that one there, but that's just done by toning. And it's mint, I think it could be mint, which is $64. And the brown, that's a $30 being used, but it's got toning, so it's just destroyed. And the 2x6 is used, nothing. I'm only going through this. I need to try and learn all the prices. Every time I talk to Brian, he knows these prices off the top of his head. He goes, oh, that one's worth something, that one's worth... It's like he's been around it his entire life. It's just insane. That there is worth a bit more. That one's $3, but I don't know if the toning's got to it. So it's nothing now. Yeah. It's just a shame. I've got to clean my things. And these ones here, they're all mint. Oops. That one's still surviving. If they're all mint, there's nothing really. The 3S green's worth more used, but look at it toning. That one's survived. So there's a few here you can pull out. They're beautiful stamps. I mean, the artwork is just phenomenal. I've always liked Papua New Guinea. Look at these two-tone. They're just gorgeous. But overall, they're worth more used than mint. So back in the day, they were all sold, a lot of them are sold mint. That's really cool. I think it's called Tesha Bay. Can't even pronounce the word. This one's worth the most, but not very much at all. Oh, I like that. It's a copy of an Australian stamp. $1.50. I've never noticed these ones before. Oh, animals. They do animals well, don't they? Absolutely. That is just a famous stamp. It's just beautiful. Oh, the £1 and the 10 shilling. This one here is your money maker. It's a $20 stamp, that one. And I've never seen it before. Oh, get out if there's a bit of toning on it. Yep, look at that. On the most expensive, they must have pulled that from another collection, toned, and put it in there. Because there's no toning in here. Well, there is, but it's nowhere near the stamp. Usually it gets it and comes into the album. What about this one? Oh, just the hinge remnants. So yeah, they've taken stuff out. Whoops. All right, I'm back again. The phone went off. My wife is just telling me fuel's up to $2.50 Australian at the moment. I was like, oof, don't want to think about it. So these three have been affected. These haven't, and that one has, and these haven't. So these, I don't think I've ever seen these bird stamps. These are pretty amazing, the 1964 birds. Shani, what do you think of these? Look at the colours. Like, the colours are just phenomenal. Unbelievable. So I wonder what the rarity of these are like. And not trying to offend anyone by saying prices, but they are the cheapest chips. The 8D black, these are all mint prices. This one here is a $2 stamp. The 1 shilling is a $3 stamp. And then we got the 5 shilling, which is your big one, which is not here. It's $12, and that's $3.50. So I think Brian said someone, you know, I think he's been through to grab what he wanted. So that's what you do. You buy things like this, grab what you want, and then sell the rest. So he must have grabbed that one. But fair enough, he is a huge bird collector of stamps. I'd love to go through his bird stamps. And I've only ever really fallen in love with birds on stamp. It was showing because I'm always pulling them out. It's just crazy. Oh, I remember these native masks. They're cool. I always remember seeing those when I was younger. And that one there is worth the most when it's used, but being mint, not too much. That one's wrecked. That one survived, the more expensive one, I think, but not by much. These are quite nice. Nice engraved stamps, but very common. But I've never really seen them. And that's the thing, like those cheap books we get from the auction house, I don't see these in there. Though the prices have come down on them quite heavily. I have never seen them. That there is the most expensive stamp in the set, but still not worth that much. These are all mint. I wonder if they're mint hinged or mint unhinged. I think there is I don't know, it looks a bit, the the gum looks like it's been disturbed. So yeah, that one there's hinged, yeah, so they'll be hinged. These albums back in the day were worth a lot too, but not anymore, not after all that, all the damage. So these are all very cheap stamps now. Brian was saying that he could have sold this 10 times over in the day and made a fortune. These are all worth more used than mint. That's nice. Whoops. There's a Pecan Islands stamp. A little added bonus. I'll have to see where that goes. I've got a Pecan album as well, so I might have to put that back. 12¢. Oh, so that 12¢ stamp, back on the last one, the additional one here, that is worth $5.50. Mint. And these ones, these are all beautiful. I think the next big one is 50¢. That one has $20. So that's your key one. There's mint unhinged too, so it's a $20 stamp, that one. And this one is a $10 stamp, and that's $5.50. So they're your three key values, plus the one on the other side. They're beautiful butterflies, though. And I have never seen these just in used, sort of floating through any of those other albums. I've seen this stamp all the time. I've seen this one. I've never really seen these two pop up much. So for something, they're all very cheap too, but I just don't see them popping up. Even at, you know, all these are like 10 cents, 20 cents, and they don't pop up used a lot. So they must be floating around mint in a lot of dealers' collections. That one's worth the most used, but it's not. They're all mint. That one's affected by toning. These are quite nice, but not very rare. These are not very rare, but they do look amazing. The colours in Papua New Guinea stamps, I've never really seen any of these. I thought I sort of all across these stamps. It's amazing when you see a proper collection and you can see all the rest of the stamps in the collection. You get to see a few here and there, but I've never seen these ever. They're amazing. Oh, these bird stamps are next level. Oh my God. Look at these. These are without a doubt the best bird stamps I've ever seen in my entire life. They are just sensational. The colour in those is just next level, and they're cheap as chips. Wow. It's like a silver coming through on there. It's just amazing. Wow. That is a treat. They are a treat, those. I would put those in my book and keep them forever. They are just the most beautiful stamps. Wow, they are so good. Wow. Without a doubt, Papua New Guinea knows how to make beautiful stamps. I mean, even these, like I've got to get you closer. Look at the colour in those. Just beautiful. And then move down to the frogs. Like, they just know how to use colour, don't they? And I just can't believe the prices. And these things are in the catalogue. I'm just looking at the prices. They're all around 10 cents, mint or used. So they must have got pushed really, really hard. Now, these are the stamps I see all the time. Growing up and everything, popping up. That one, a couple of these other ones, not these more expensive ones. That's been attacked. And again, I think the only one, 12-cent one, is your rare one at $2.50, $4 used, and $2. Must be another page of them. This one here, $20. So mint, $20, $2. The rest $1.40. So that's your key stamp that you want to grab. And let's have a look at it. It's hinged. So whoever found them hinged. Oh, we see these all the time. All the time. They pop up. Really haven't really seen these ones. Sailing, ship, Pacific Games. Oh, look at these plants. I've just got to zoom in because these look so good. You've got to enjoy those. Oh, a bit too far. Look at those. Next level. They are beautiful. Not worth that much. Worth more used than mint. That's a cute little stamp. I don't think I've ever seen that coil. Oh, I must have seen that. If it's a coil stamp. local musical instruments. Oh, those birds are just next level. They, I reckon, without a word of a lie, Papua New Guinea does the best bird stamps from anywhere around the world. And they're cheap. They're not worth that much. But just the birds are gorgeous. I'd love to go over and see their birds. Wow. I think I have a subscriber, Phil, and a few others have mentioned that, oh my God, Jeff, we can hear the birds in the background of your videos. And and I never noticed because I live here, so the birds are always carrying on. And I've got a bird bath out the front, and we put a bit of food out once in a while, just not to, just on the front lawn, so they poop on it and it grows better. But yeah, I don't really sort of notice them during the day because your mind just wanders and everything. But when you guys say that, I've told my wife, I said, people mention they hear the birds on the videos, and I've got the windows closed, the window's not open or anything. And now we listen for them, and we appreciate the birds more. Like even now I sit here and I can hear the birds in the background. It's just gorgeous. I feel like we're in the middle of a rainforest, which we are in Queensland. So there's bush everywhere. Oh, look at these. They're beautiful. It's unreal. So we're really looking at a lot of, I was just wondering if they weren't used for postage much and they were just sent out as, stamp collections, like the Australia Post did. Order your stamps and we'll sell you these beautiful stamps to make a bit of money. Because I just don't see these stamps in a lot of lots. And they're all, it's got every single one of them. They're very beautiful. And they're not worth that much. You can pick these up for a couple bucks a set from a dealer, I reckon. Well, that's what the catalogue's telling me. But Brian was saying back in the day, these things were through the roof. He goes, you just couldn't get hold of them. Everyone was latching onto them. Everyone wanted to collect Papua New Guinea, and they were just worth so much. Look how beautiful they are. They're just gorgeous. Just next level. And they're all worth more used. And again, these are worth far more, these planes used. I love the old biplanes. Quite nice. Oh, look at those birds. Wow. Unbelievable. And mint unhinged, or mint, $3.20, $3.20, $3, $1.60. They look gorgeous. Love these. I've never seen these before. This is such an education. I have not seen these stamps before. How is it I've gone so far in my life and I've never seen these? This is insane. I thought I'd seen, every time people mention Papua New Guinea, I had the same stamps in my head over and over. But none of these. It's just insane. $2, is there a $2 one? So I'm just looking through all these. They're all fairly cheap. 6 cents used is probably worth the most. $3. Another one that's spiked up a bit is the 21 cent. So this one here, canoe making, used, but that's brand new. And the only other one is this one, $6 used, or $12 used, or $3.50. I love how you get a big set of stamps and there's just one or two that are, oh, they're the key values. They're the ones that are missing. They're the rare ones. Now we got, so I love these British New Guinea stamps. But that's a stamp on a stamp, so not worth much at all. A bit of an education with stamps though today. And oh my goodness. Look at those. Insane. How beautiful are those? Without a doubt, some of the nicest stamps. That one's worth $2, $3.50, $6.50. So they're a bit rarer than your normal average ones. Oh my gosh. They're orchids. They are beautiful. Oh man, that's so good. They're worth more used than mint, but they look gorgeous. This is your key one used, if you find it. I've never seen these out in the wild. I've seen a lot of stamps in the wild, and I tell you what, I've never seen any of these. So to say that these are not, these are worth bugger all, I find that hard to believe. Like, there must be so much stock around in people, people keeping them and stuff. Oh my God, look at those butterflies. Just gorgeous. The colours are just unbelievable. If you're into any type of animal, I think you got to collect Papua New Guinea. I mean, these are okay, but I think the animals and stuff, that's where you're at. Like, that's just gorgeous. From a person who's never really theme collected before, how can you not love these? Independence. Oh, some nice ships. They're very nice. Nice theme. That's worth the most if it's used. Local stuff. Art. Oh, the local houses. Scouts here. The 50th anniversary first survey flight. Nice. Father Ross. Oh, look at these fish. Wow. Coral trout. We used to catch those on the island. They're good eating, those. That you really knew when you had one of them on the line. Oh, the Queen. And I'm looking at the prices as we go through these, and nothing is standing out. So a lot of these things are very, very cheap. That'd be worth a bit of money, but it's not used. Oh, here we go. Whoops. Just want to put that one back. Oh, it's coming out again. That drives me nuts having that stamp keep on moving about. All right, let's get in, and I want to enjoy these birds. Look at them. Just pull it out a little bit. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous birds. I think if anyone collects birds, Shani, you need to get all the Papua New Guinea birds, and they are not that expensive, especially mint. You should be able to pick them all up for $20. They're just gorgeous. Never really seen these ones before. I think I've seen these ones, that one there. But it's unbelievable. How can these stamps, so many stamps come out? Like, I've seen so many different stamps and I've never seen these. Look how beautiful they are. They're just next level. And they're not rare. They're not expensive stamps. Oh, I've always seen this stamp. Wow, they're really nice. They're quite nice, aren't they? Wow. Oh my gosh, they are really pretty. None of these are that rare, so you can pick all these up fairly cheaply, which is just unbelievable. I can't believe, look at that. Look how beautiful they are. I mean, these are nice, but the other ones are just sensational. They were local instruments. Very cheap. Wow, I'm just so glad we're filming this because I'll be able to come back and look at these over and over again. Now I know that what Papua New Guinea stamps look like. Who else is just amazed with the quality of stamps? Like, look at those butterflies. Wow, I'm just beside myself. International Year of the Child, 1979. Admission to Universal Postal Union. Wow. Oh, this is a cool one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps all attached together. Have to be worth more attached together, but very cheap. That's Red Cross, blood transfusion, national census. Oh, look at these little mammals. Quite nice. Just so cute. Oh my God. They are without a doubt, Papua New Guinea, hand on heart, Papua New Guinea have the best bird stamps in the entire world. Shani, these stamps are not worth that much, the bird stamps. You should be able to find a dealer and pay $20 and get them all. They are looking very cheap in my catalogue. I mean, 50 cents, 50, 60, 60, $1.20. Like, you should be able to get all these on eBay for a smidgen of the price. They're unbelievable. The blues are just so well done. I'll give it to them. Like, whoever mixed the colours nailed it. There we go. They're nice stamps, but I want more birds or animals or butterflies or orchids. I mean, they're okay. Mission Aviation. I like seeing, oh yeah, traditional fishing methods. That's quite nice. Ooh, shells. There we go. That's quite nice, isn't it? Land snail shells. Boy Scouts. 75th anniversary. Native pottery. I think I would have loved Boy Scouts if my parents could afford to send me back when I was younger. It would have been great. I did do Boys Brigade for a couple of weeks. Oh, I've got that somewhere. I enjoyed Boys Brigade, but again, couldn't afford to send me once they found out how much it cost. I think it's something about being brought up in a struggling household when you're younger. You sort of work really hard through life. Nice corals. Oh, wow. Look at these corals. All right, the 12T. Where's the 12T? So, no. I'm trying to find some of these corals. 12T by 10T, must be that one. That's worth $7. 5K. K3. Oh, it's $4.50. It's missing one. There's a 5K bird of the bird of paradise. They're all beautiful. Commonwealth Day. World Communications Year. Ooh, turtles. Very nice. Gorgeous. Look at those. I used to work on Heron Island Resort, and we used to have hundreds, thousands of turtles come up every single night, like that, loggerheads. And yeah, we'd watch them every night, go for a walk around the beach, and you see them laying eggs and stuff. And then the babies would come out, run down the beach, or if you had people had lights on near the restaurant or stuff, you'd be walking around picking up baby turtles and taking them back down the beach. It was the best time ever. Loved it. Earned bugger all money doing the job, but sometimes you've just got to live the life, you know. That's the money shot. So 10T, I'm not sure where that, oh yeah, that one's not that. This one here is a ragged bird of paradise. That one there is worth $14 mint, $20 used. Wow. So that's the one you want to try and find yourself. And there's no ink on that one anymore. So it's not truly mint. Well, it's mint, it's not mint unhinged. Wow, I have never seen that stamp. Never in my whole life have I seen that stamp. Isn't it beautiful? Shani's probably there going, oh my God, I need that stamp. Shani, like these stamps are just amazing. I think he wants 120 for the whole lot. Like, it's a bit of money, but I think there's, you know, these stamps. And that's the thing. This album's not worth that much more than that, like really, because I'm looking at all the values, because they're all mint and everything. They're not worth that much, but it's trying to find the dealer that has these stamps is the difficult part, you know? Like, what dealer do you go to and say, I want these Papua New Guinea stamps? I never see them pop up in circle books or anything, like, but they're meant to be fairly common and cheap, so yeah, it's just got me. What does everyone, it'd be great to comment, you know, how cheap can like they're cheap in the Stanley Gibbons. Are these just everywhere? Have people seen these everywhere? Are they as common as the prices are dictated? Oh, that's a bit different, that one. Now they look nice. Ceremonial structures. That's one worth $1, $2. That's just a stocking fee, really. Oh, birds. Birds, birds, birds. Wow. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. They're just amazing, those birds. And they're all worth more used. But they're just gorgeous. That's at 12T on 10. That there's worth $6. I mean, trying to remember, $7 and $12. So $7 mint, $12 used. You're not going to see it used. Birds, beautiful. All right. Oh, yeah, Independence Day. Wow. Centenary of the post office. Quite nice. Looks quite nice. I like this here. This is a $12 miniature sheet because it's mint. Oh, that one there is worth $4, $3.50, $2.20. That's the first time prices are spiked. Wow. All right. Now we're looking, cooking. $5, $4, $2.50. Nice. Oh, shells. I don't even think I've seen these shells. $4, $3, $2.50. Again, worth more used. Oh, Queen. I haven't seen these ones. Worth more used. Oh, birds. Oh, wow, these are different birds. It's like photography birds. See how it's dark and going in to light? They look great. Worth a bit too. $5, $4, $3.50, $2. Worth more. That's $13 used. Wow. I've never seen these ever. I can't believe we're looking at stamps I've never seen, and I was very confident that I'm going to go, oh, I've seen all these before, and I haven't. I'm really excited because he's given me all the island catalogues. So he goes, someone just passed, $6, $3.50, $3.20, and yeah, an old collector in his family he just got rid of all his albums. Unfortunately, they were kept in the shed for a bit, so as you can see the toning. But yeah, he bought them all. Well, a dealer bought them all, had a look at the toning and that, and sold them to Brian. Wow. Historical ships. They're worth a bit more too now. The prices are increasing. Nice. Well. That's a 15 on 12 now. So there's another change. So I don't know where that is. That's the thing with these catalogue. You can never, the catalogue prices are everywhere. Oh, wow. Starfish. I think the one on the left. So a lot of those stamps, though the toning is hit from the top and the bottom, like in the middle, they've been secured. I'll reiterate again, if you can't afford them, make them. Get some sleeves. Stop the air getting in. I've seen these ones. They're all worth a bit. 6, 4, 4, 250. All right. 87s, that's in the height of the selling of all these sort of things. Oh yeah. So 1T, let's have a look. Is it 1T? 1T, I can't find 1T. Oh yeah. Not much, not much. 10T, no, 250, 15T, 350, 17T, 350. Oh, got more. These are historical ships. 20T, 350, 30, 350, 40, it's $4. 60, 450, 1K, 450, 3K, 550. Nice. This is Centenary of Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary. So, the police. To put it bluntly. Oh, they look nice. It's quite good, aren't they? Attached together. Papua New Guinea. Oh, butterflies again. Quite good. And these ones are worth a bit. That's 2, 4, 550, 650. And then 88, I thought they'd be a lot less, these prices. These are the ones that have fallen. They'd be worth, all these now would be worth next to nothing. So when I say rarity, like, yeah, like the prices now, like the most this is going to be worth is $120 because that's what he wants for it. Can you get this cheaper? Maybe. Whereabouts? Don't know. But one day you might be, you should be able to buy it cheaper. This is where, albums like this sell for this price, and people are showing me albums that are kids' albums and all the stamps are mixed up and wanting hundreds of dollars for it, and it breaks my heart to go, look at this album and it's worth this. What makes you think your album is worth any more than that? I mean, all these have got good prices. Oh, again, I've never seen any of these stamps. How is it? I've never seen these. Wow, I've lived behind closed doors for too long. And he's got everything. Like, this guy has done so well. There's no holes. Look at this, framer stamps as well. He's done excellent. I think he must have had a subscription to the Papua New Guinea post office. Now, I've seen those before, and I've seen those before. Thank goodness I've seen something. Oh, nice bird stamps. Quite nice. They're worth a bit. $2.50 and $3. And then this one here, I can't really see that anyway. Oh yeah, $1.50. Oh, birds. Shani, look at these birds. $2.50, $4.50, $5. That there looks really cool. Ruddy turnstone, sharp-tailed sandpiper, wimble, a Terrick sandpiper. Oh yeah, I've seen that stamp a bit. I haven't seen that one though. $3.50, $3.50. Oh wow, framer stamps. Quite nice shells. Wow, look at those. South Pacific Games. That's insane. Oh, Lesser Bird of Paradise. K10. That's nice. That's a $12 stamp, or used $22. it's got toning on the far left. That's just a shame. This guy's done a really good job. And I think the beauty about us filming it and looking at it now, and this is what I was explaining to Brian, is like we are now at least showing people all the work this gentleman did. It'd be nice to know who he was. No postage dues. Alright, that's it. We'll just have a look at the front, see if his name's on it, because I'd really like to have a shout out to him. He's probably looking down now and going, that's my album? No, you can look at him, look at the rust in there. So it's when people keep them out in the shed. Just terrible. Alright, hold on one sec. That was really special. I probably wasn't looking forward to it as much as I expected. Like, I love stamps and everything, but Pacific Islands are like, oh yeah, I've seen them all. Like, what are you going to show me, Brian? He goes, oh, just go through them. They got every single, like they've got some amazing stamps. And he goes, back in the day, these things are worth a fortune. And he goes, now they're worth next to nothing. He goes, yeah, the prices you're paying, like the $160 or $50 he wants, that's nothing compared to what they used to sell. He goes, back in the day, that'd be worth thousands of dollars. He goes, now, he just can't believe it. He's seen the whole, the whole stamp trade just, go through the whole evolution. And I'm coming in the tail end of it, and hopefully we can get enough people interested to keep it alive for another 20, 30, 40 years. I'd like to say 1,000 years, because it's the greatest hobby in the world. Doesn't cost much. Well, it does if you want the certain stuff, but it's becoming cheaper. But yeah, it's a great hobby. I love sitting here and going through and collecting stuff. So fingers crossed we can do our bit and keep this as live as long as possible. All right, guys, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it as much as me, because I know Shani, you'd be chomping at the bit looking at those bird stamps. Have a great day. See ya.